There's the tiniest female. You can see her ears are up. We just brought them outside. It's their first time outside. I thought this would be a good place to try to do some more videotaping on them. There's a little boy. I'm getting a lot of shadow here. He is actually sold now. He'll be going to his family in Dayton, Ohio. And his ears are up nice. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean they're going to stay up. I'm hoping they will, since they've been up since this morning with no tape. Let's see if I can locate. There's the big girl there. Her ears were up. One of them still seemed like it might have been a little weak, so I went ahead and retaped her ears, and I'll untape those tomorrow, and she should be good to go. She might have been fine anyway, but I figured, you know, why take the chance and undo everything that's been accomplished, and just give it a little bit more support for 24 hours, and hopefully we won't have to worry about it again after that. Now, if you own a Yorkie, you're probably familiar with the fact that sometimes when they go through teething again, when they lose their baby teeth and get adult teeth, it's not uncommon for those ears to want to droop back down, but they will go back up. And you can hear they're doing a lot of crying. It's unfamiliar to them, so they're pretty unsure about where they're at and probably a little scared. If I can zoom out. That's the two females there. You can see the drastic size difference. The bigger girl, she's probably looking to be about 6 to 6.5 pounds full grown, where the little girl, she's only charting to be about 3.5, so I'd put her at 3.5 to 4 full grown. She's going to be a tiny. I prefer, as a breeder, sticking with the higher end of the scale. I feel a little safer that way, and a lot less possibilities of having to have cesarean sections on them, whereas the tiny ones, that's a good possibility. Diamond! Loki, come here! Diamond! Desiree! The little boy's name was Dalton. His new owner has just decided to name him Loki. It's a Hawaiian name. I can't see him very good behind here. Come here. Come here, babies. Desiree, come here. Loki, come here. Oh, I know you're such a crybaby. You're trying to figure out how to get up here. Hi, Diamond. Uh-oh, Loki's figured out how to work the steps. My goodness, you got up there, didn't you?
Figured they get up in those beds. Chairs and stuff.
There's Diamond down here. Hi, Diamond. Hey, pretty baby. Look at you. Look at you with your ears all up in the air. Oh, my goodness. Loki. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can tell with Desiree's ears, they are just taped with masking tape. That's all that is. I used the clippers and I shaved the majority of their hair off, about halfway from the middle of the ear up. That takes a lot of the weight off of the ears, so it's easier for them to stand. And then I just use masking tape and gives them a little support and trains them to stand up. They are a bit early for them to stand up on their own. So this just adds a little bit of support to where they do stand up a little bit sooner. A lot of people who are interested in purchasing Yorkies, and even some breeders, don't realize that a pup with its ears still down does not mean that it's never going to stand up. Normally it's something between like 8 to 12 weeks that the ears do on their own, but a lot of times, can require some help. So we just go ahead and we make sure that they are standing ahead of time so the new owners don't have to worry about it. Loki, come here. Loki, come here. Let me see if I can reach you. Oh, payday. Here, you come down here. That way your new mommy can see you. Loki. Loki. Oh my goodness, buddy. Loki, come here. Come here. Hon, why don't you give them some attention so they don't cry?
Hi guys. What are you doing?
That gives you an idea of just how tiny little Diamond is. Call Loki over to you.
Loki. Come here, Loki. Loki.
He is very scared normally. He is running for attention all the time, just wanting to be
Come here,
held.
Loki. Hey, it's scary out here. My goodness. My goodness, thank you.
You see, there's not a ton of difference in between Loki and the small girl, mainly just weight. He is, how do you put this, stocky. You see how nice and short their tails are cropped. Our vet did a real good job on that. I was real happy with it. And I think I'm going to conclude the video at this stage. They seem a little bit scared their first time outside, so I will spend a little time with them, put them at ease, and then take them back in the house to their mom. They are not nursing anymore. She has cut them off, but they still like to be with their mom.